Good evening, coaster fanatics. And the only reason why I say good evening is because it is currently 3:30 p.m. I'm only here for an hour or two, mainly for dinner. As you can recall from Instagram, of course, this is my Texas trip, but I'm doing a pit stop in Dollywood. One, because I want to try the new trains on Lightning Rod, and of course, got to stop by just to see the old park again. So I'm not going to be here for too long, and then I got to continue on my long drive down to Texas. But let's have a little fun in the park. What was really nice about when I first came into the parking lot, they gave me this. They're already advertising. Well, it makes sense actually because they've already announced that they're advertising for their Wildwood Grove, which I gotta say looks really cool. It's like Dollywood's take on a Disney themed section, and it's going to look amazing. I don't know a lot about it besides the fact that it's just going to be heavily themed with an amazing Vekoma coaster and lots of family rides for the kids. Guess who's in the park? I looked at the park maps. The park maps are different this year. If you remember, if you haven't been to Dollywood this year, they now went back to the brochures anyway, or I don't know if they've ever done the brochures, but they did this year. The animation on the maps, I prefer last year's, but it's still really interesting that now they have a full brochure and everything, and it's laminated, unlike last year's or the previous times I've been here where it's been paper like Busch Gardens and now what Six Flags does, which is very interesting. But y'all know why I'm here. I'm here for that beautiful, golly, that is taller than I remember. Holy jeepers creepers. Yeah, we'll go this way. I'm really excited about today. I'm only here for 2 rides. And they're both the wooden coasters. I'm doing both Lightning Rod and Thunderhead. I'll get something to eat and I'm done. Like I said, I'm not here for very long because my goal is to not be here all day because that's for Texas. And like, I hate to say it, but Texas is so far away. Even from Dollywood, I still got like 1,000 miles or just a little bit less than that now, and it's very frustrating, but I have no choice. Now, I haven't seen Lightning Rod go at all, which is a bad sign, but if it's closed, it's fine. I just wanted to give it a shot. I still got Thunderhead too, which is really nice. And if I need to, I can go find another coaster to go ride. Most likely, probably Tennessee Tornado or Wild Eagle. Just something kind of close by. There's some big crowds today, so I'm expecting lines, but it'll be all right. It's nice to hear. Let's go ride some Lightning Rod. Oh yeah, today's gonna be great. Dude, I felt that rollback. Oh my gosh, that thing was creepy. Over the top. The launch is forceful, but it just slows down. I don't know if it's just because of the cold. It's like 55 degrees out, but I don't know what it is, but that thing just creeps. Like, it is the slowest thing ever. It is unfortunate because you don't get any airtime on both of those hills before the drop. Even then, I actually don't even feel the drop anymore, which is disappointing. But somehow, I don't even understand this, but somehow it picked up speed so fast. Like, I was shocked. Like, it picked the speed before we even got to the quad down, which that still is forceful as everything. Like, that was a really good ride. I'm telling you right now, Lightning Rod is really good. I was expecting it because I could see it. You could see it in line just going, oh, this is gonna be slow. But that was great. Like, that was great. So I'm gonna get dinner, then I'm gonna go get one more ride on it. It has one train up, and it does have a 20-minute wait, so I'll only do one more ride on it, then I'll go ride Thunderhead, and that'll be it for me here at Dollywood. Oh, you know how it is. All right, let's see what they got. Let's see what we got. Oh, we've got a steak sandwich. You have no idea how much I miss the sausage here. I'm telling you, this is the best place to eat at Dollywood. Look at this. Oh, yeah.
Do you want me
Beautifulness.
to some potatoes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even if it's one bag, you know.
Dude, these potatoes are so good. Definitely remind me of Silver Dollar City skillets. Which I will say, the Silver City skillets are still better, but I mean, the skillets here are still the best food in the park, in my opinion. Or it's my favorite food. Let me rephrase that. Although I will say, steak sandwich is not what I was expecting. I thought I was going to feel more flavor. There's a lot of flavor, but I was expecting more. Maybe because I'm just used to the sausage. I'll have the sausage later because I like getting both foods from the skillets. But even though I'm still saying that it didn't live up to my expectations, this is still a freaking good sandwich. It's some of the best food you can still get at any park.
All right, time for round two. May I just say, though, real quick, that it's so good to be back at this park. I'm just so cheerful. I love it. It's such a beauty. It's funny how I always come here at the same time of the year, though. But that's the only time I can really come down here, and I prefer it. I think this park is really nice in the spring, but it's just easier for me to get here during Christmas time, and I like doing it. That was actually also my first meal of the day. No joke. I haven't had anything to eat until that very moment. But now I'm gonna go get one more ride on Lightning Rod, and then I'm gonna go get cinnamon bread. Since I don't think I'll go to that side of the park, I'm gonna go get cinnamon bread because I also forgot that exists. Oh, I'm such a coast enthusiast.
This just became a 30-minute wait. They got the cold white now, even more prominent on this roof here. So it's nice that they seem to do minor changes every year. Seems like they're also adding different colors. It used to just be, what I remember, just used to be red, green, and gold. Now we got purple on this side of the park anyway. Oh, there's the gold. But now there's like purple, there's cold white. There's a lot more lights this year. I like it. I like a light tree this year. Usually it's the tree next to it. Interesting.
I think it's time for some bread cinnamon.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. I feel fat after eating that. Also, my stomach does not agree with the amount of sugar I just took in. But I'm sorry, that was just too delicious. And I don't dare eat that because that right there, that's not a piece of bread. That's just a pile of sugar. By the way, I highly recommend if you ever get cinnamon bread, get the apple butter. It makes it 10 times better than it already is. It's amazing. It's just that it adds a lot of texture to it. So instead of if you're not one of those people that like overly sweet things, that brings a good contrast. It brings down more of a calm fruitiness to it, along with the cinnamon sugariness, which is amazing. And I'm washing all down with a good hot cup of joe. The temperature has dropped exponentially. Whoa. Holy golly. Christmas. This is freaking amazing. Wow, I'm so glad I came up here, man. This is freaking fantastic. This is probably personally my favorite Christmas section at any park. This is amazing, and it just keeps going. It feels like there's so much. It's like so magical. I've never seen this before, and I can't. I'm so distraught. This is amazing. This is so awesome, dude. Dollywood has outdone themselves this year. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
That was insane. Tennessee Tornado is still probably the weirdest / still my favorite aero looping coaster. The drop was amazing, but those transitions on the loops are so weird. You can actually watch as the track just switches because it's so massive. It's so big that and they didn't know what to do with it. They couldn't make B&M loops at the time, so that was insane. I can't believe it. It was so great. That ride actually did not feel that short to me, actually. And it's also funny because I keep thinking I'm going to bang my head, and the entire time it's just like the smoothest transition on the arrow. You're not expecting it. You're expecting some regular standard arrow. So it's really awesome. I really like that ride. But it's really cold. My ears are frozen because I was only expecting to be 40 degrees and it just dropped to probably almost 40. I was expecting 50. It's dropped to 40. Let me rephrase that. Can I just say, my biggest gripe with Dollywood's Christmas event was that this area of the park kind of didn't really have a lot of festivity to it. It was just kind of just regular old lights. And this is amazingly improved, if that's even a sentence. Look at this. This is beautiful. And what you saw last time, my jaw was dropping. That's probably one of my favorite of all time things. Look at this. Of course, this is most likely the tree that used to be where the drop tower is now. Oh wow, look at this. Oh wow, they've improved this. Look at this thing. Remember, this is also my first time this year. None of this was here in 2017. So, whoa, look at this. I think it's really cool what they did. This was a smart move. They created a place where people can just sit back and relax. They have a place for taking pictures, and of course the main thing here is the Tannenbaum. And wow, it is really beautiful. It's the same lights that they use at King's Dominion, but this is just, it really is cool. And they sparkle, it's got the glacier ice to it, which is really cool. This entire area has just taken so much rebirth, it just looks so awesome. I can't wait to see what Wildwood Grove will look like. This will be the entrance to Wildwood Grove. I was wondering where the entrance is going to be because Wildwood Grove is kind of far off, but that's also, like I said, I haven't been here. That's going to be really cool. It's going to like split. I hope it's not a dead end and they actually can circle it back around. It doesn't look like it, but we'll see. I also like how they have the icicles now on this. They really did a really good job. Look at this thing. As you saw, I got a video of the coaster earlier, the new Vekoma inverted coaster going here, and I've been on Freedom Fly and I really like that, so I really think Dollywood did a good decision by getting that type of ride. It's going to work well for them, especially helping this area of the park.
We've got a nice family coaster surrounded by Mystery Mine, a big thrill ride, and another big thrill ride down here, Thunderhead. And right next to Thunderhead, you also got a very nice kiddie coaster, which works well for the park, and I think that's awesome. I like how Dollywood mixes family and thrills together. That way, as a family, you can have the kids get to ride something while the teenagers or the big adults get to go ride something. So there's something for everybody. Now I don't have time to ride the drop tower tonight, but I really want to, but I don't have the time. I'm gonna go ride my last ride of the night, and that is Thunderhead. If the line is short enough, I'll get 2 rides on it. If not, I'm just gonna do the one. And then afterwards, I'm gonna get one last bite to eat over at the Skillet, and that's it for me. Because I have to make sure I get to Memphis tonight, so I'm in position to go to Texas tomorrow. Because if I don't make it to Memphis tonight, I'm gonna have to call off Six Flags over Texas, and I don't want to do that considering I've never been to that park before, and I'd really like to go to that park. Oh yeah, I can hear that roar. I love the sounds of GCIs. Look at this. It's so nice what they've done in this area. They've really added more color and more beautifulness to it. Enjoy that when I'm done with Thunderhead. Look at that.
Welcome back, Thunderhead riders, on your ride. Time to train enjoy. When the train comes in weak stop, put down both beyond cars, exit to your left, grab your lead time, and enjoy the rest of your day here at Dollywood.
Yeah! Woo! Oh, that was great. Thunderhead. I've never felt so alive before. So great. So great. I honestly think I enjoyed those 2 rides on Thunderhead more than I enjoyed the 2 rides on Lightning Rod. But I still prefer Lightning Rod, but only by that much. It's such a short margin now, it's amazing. Oh my gosh, and now I'm in this beautiful area. But that brutalized me to a pulp. But those are my favorite type of wooden coasters. RMCs are great and all, but I love a mix between craziness and just a little bit of brutality in there. It does beat you up, but for some reason it's not painful. It's very enjoyable. It's dinner time.
Two sandwiches. You got one? Yeah, and then somebody else had one.
I'm good. Okay.
Alright y'all, so this is going to do it for Chazzyton's Chazzy Adventure with Chaz, aka the Custom Fanatic. I actually like that name for some reason. I can feel the cringe tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. So what was interesting is I did spend 4 hours here, which is a lot longer than I thought I would, but I think I spent my time very well worth it. 2 rides on Lightning Rod, it was great. 2 rides on Thunderhead, and of course a ride on Tennessee Tornado, and I got to sightsee the lights. The chairman's about to go, so I have to get ready to go. But I'll just say that I tried to make up lack of footage with a lot of vlogging, so it's not going to be as short of a park visit as I expected. But that's good, because I didn't spend a lot of time here, so I'm glad that I vlogged a little bit to make a more interesting episode. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and let's get ready for Texas, Six Flags over Texas tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, roller coaster fanatics, keep coasting.